We all love and we all love loving people. Now, the fact is, power without love. Now, love itself so much powerful. When you love somebody, you give a lot of power to that person. You hand that power over to that person. Now, why I'm saying to you this? Because if you talk about your parents, if you talk about your friends, your partners, you are giving them power.
Which kind
Now,
of power?
power, emotional power,
Okay.
right? Psychological power, because you are emotionally drowned. While you're emotionally drowned, you are giving them opportunities to surprise you. Now, I'm not saying that if you're giving them opportunities, that means you'll be surprised. It's not like that. But in most of the cases, if we talk about the divorce rates, if we talk about the breakups, all right, why these things are happening and people are down in the dumps? You'd find people are down in the dumps just because they give a lot of power to a different individual or to different individuals. That's why I believe love itself very much powerful. Right. We do not have to differentiate love and power. They are on the same boat, and we can't rock the boat at the same time. Now, let me give you some practical examples so that you can connect with me. If we talk about the politicians, or I would say I would use the word snollygasters. Snollygasters or the highbinders, they don't have love for anyone. They are corrupted, right? They want money and they have love for money, and that love is not love in the truest sense of the term, but that love is blind. They all want is only money. So they are making themselves blind. Now, if you talk about ourselves, if I talk about me, if you talk about yourself, when you are in a relationship or when you are in a family, what do? You give a lot of power to different individuals. See, if you remove love from any relationship, how that relationship would be? Would that relationship be powerful, or would that relationship manipulate you? I don't think so. Right? We had been in the rule of British Empire for 200 years or more than that. And what they did with us, they surprised us. They sucked our blood. All the Indians were sucked by the Britishers. Right? They sucked our blood, they sucked our talent, they sucked our money, they sucked our wealth. And they suppressed all Indians. Why they did that? Because to earn a lot of wealth. Right? So that is why it is very important not to give love to anyone. Emotional attachment is very dangerous. If you give that attachment to anyone, you'll be suppressed for sure. Right. Now, if you talk about the corruption, if you talk about the military, if you talk about the Indian Army, now one of the biggest examples is Indian Army, what they are doing on the borders. They love their country. It's not about money. Yeah, they are getting good money. But it's not about money only. If I give you money, or if the government of India gives you money, a lot of money, 2 lakhs per month or 3 lakhs per month, would you go and get a bullet for the country? I don't think so. No. Because they are risking their life. They're on the borders, they're protecting our motherland. Why they are doing? Because they have love for their country. And somehow that love is weakening them every day, because they know very well that when the love is there, when the love is alive, we are alive. So they are protecting our country every day. So it's not about that. Without love, you can go and fight for the country. No, it's not possible. You need to have love for that person or for the country. Until unless you have that, you can't go there and protect the country. You need a lot of guts for that. Right. Now, how the love would be? Now, if you see power with love, how that would be? Power with love. There is nothing, no example like that, but one of the fantastic examples we can see and we can read in the books of the Ramayana, the Ram Rajya, the emperor of the Lord Rama. Right? We could see the reality there, because we don't know. At the same time, because we are living in the dark age, so in the Ramayana, how Lord Rama ruled in the Treta Yuga, we know very well how he organized and orchestrated everything. So that is the prime example, and we should learn from those prime examples how to study and how to orchestrate the ideas to have power and love at the same time. Now, one of the bad examples that I could give you that why the Kurukshetra war happened because of the manipulation power or manipulated power of the Dhritarashtra, great Dhritarashtra. You know very well he was blind. He was a blind king, but not only he was blind, but his decisions were blind too. He had a lot of power. He could have stopped. He was the person who could have stopped and who should have stopped the war. He had that power. He could have stopped his son, but he couldn't do that. He didn't do that. I wouldn't say he couldn't, but he didn't do that. He had the power, but love was there as well. So when there is love, you have to be blind. Now you cannot balance. We do not have that aptitude to balance the same thing, the both the things. And if we learn how to balance these two things, the life will be better, the world will be better. Recently, you know very well, in one of the speeches of Mr. Donald Trump, he's running the presidential election in the United States of America. He recently announced that he would make the United States of America as a no income tax country. No income tax. Now you'd find how the country will be run. How do you run the country if you don't get into income tax? Because they don't have oil like Saudi Arabia. They don't have oil like the United Arab Emirates. Now, how they would do that? They would impose tariffs. India enjoys surplus from the United States of America. Other countries like China enjoy surplus from the United States of America. Now, what they would do, they would impose a lot of tariffs, and they say that we are the superpower, the only superpower we have right now in the world, that is the United States of America, and they take care of the entire country, the entire world. Sorry, not country, the world. They clean that. Now, how they would get money? They would impose a lot of tariffs. That means what? That means the countries like the South, like southern country, the global South, right? The global South will be suffering. The global South means India, China, Pakistan, Bangladesh. The global South will be suffering. So tariffs, because they don't have love for their for the entire world. He is only there, and people like him are there just because of the profits. Profit maximization is the only goal of these people. So what I believe these days you cannot balance because as Sir said that he was not allowed to be one of the invigilators of the examination because no, you know very well love blinds you. A doctor cannot operate a child because his child because love blinds you. Love shakes you. Love gives you a lot of barriers, right? So here I would like to say that do everything without love. Now sometimes why people are emotionally balancing you? You find that people are emotionally balancing. You are listening to the person. Why? Because of love. You love that person. Now you find everybody is suffering from different diseases, and diseases. Most of the diseases are occurring due to pollution. Right? We want to set up a lot of factories, industries in our country, or different countries want to set up a lot of factories or industries. We are cutting down the trees, we are melting the ice, right? Global warming is increasing. Why? Because we don't give a damn to environment, mother nature. And as a result of it, mother nature is responding. And when the mother nature responds, you'd find tsunami. You'd find distractions. You'd find people are getting destroyed every day. People are dying because we do not take care of the mother nature.
Okay, so here I cut you short. That don't you feel that without love, a patient can't be recovered?
See, without love, patient has his own power because it's all about the belief, right? For example, if you start thinking that no, my life is sad, I am sick, right? My life is not good. Eventually, or in the fullness of time, you'd find that actually your life is that pathetic. Doesn't matter. You see, one of the fantastic players of all time is Mr. Yuvraj Singh. He was suffering from cancer. He played till his last breath. Not no, so sorry, not last breath. He played well in the cricket. He was one of the fantastic stars. For him, we got the 2011 World Cup. Right now, he's played really well with cancer. But he had that power, he had that will that no, I would have to leave. So, love for yourself is very important, but on the other hand, power you are getting or not, that depends. I don't think like you can have the same thing at the same time, because if you are a businessman, for example, you are a businessman, you want to run profits, right? Profit maximization should be your real goal. You are not here for charity. You are not like Mother Teresa. I respect her, but you are not like Mother Teresa. You can't be like her, right? So you have to go for maximization. Profit maximization is the real goal. So when you are thinking of profits, you need to see that no, there should not be any love. You should have structured goals, structure plans. Everything should be structured in a better way so that you can get money. If you say, oh, she's late, okay, fine. She's not on time, okay, fine. Perhaps she had some problem. Perhaps he had some problem. What to do with those problems? You are a businessman. Come on, you need to think of yourself. You are not Swami Vivekananda. You can't think of everyone. So now, I wouldn't say that it's a discussion and it's around the view. So I wouldn't say that both can be at the same time. But some people give us real goals like that. For example, APJ Abdul Kalam sir, he had the power. He was the president of India, but he had also love for the people of our country. As I told you already, Lord Rama, very powerful. No one is more powerful than he is. Right? Lord Krishna, no one is more powerful than he is. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, President of India, no one was powerful than him. Right? So he had that power and also love for the people. Swami Vivekananda, he had the power. Also, he had that position. And also he had that love for the people of the entire world so that he could have both the things at the same time. But we, the common being, the high pro don't have the power to maintain the things. You want to say something?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.